I think the time has come to start getting back on the journey of trying to improve my videos. I felt like a few months ago in England, amongst the chaos, I started to come up with a bit of a format, a bit of a theme, started to think about the videos a bit more and do the thumbnails and put into action a lot of the stuff that makes videos work. The main thing is I've kept up with them, and I know then once all we need is to start to improve things now and start to get business off the ground and start to have some juicier content that links to some of our online programs. And then yeah, it only takes one or two of those videos to like hit. That's how all people on YouTube grow. They don't just make one video and then boom, they're famous. They make an experiment and they pivot and they change and they evolve, and to get comfortable with it and to find what works and to switch into something that connects them with their audience and with what they're doing and what helps people. And that it just might be entertaining, it might be useful, it might be educational, it might be business related, health related. Yeah, it's hard to know. It's hard to know when you begin, but the main thing is it's very easy. Like I've always this is why I started this whole thing, because I've just been obsessed with following people who are successful, entrepreneurs, following business books, podcasts, everything. And you only know about that person when you find out about them. You don't see the 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years before you found out about that person. But the thing is that they started and they didn't give up. They kept going. And so that was what I was just like, I just need to make videos every day, and I know things will work out in the end and improve, and we will get there. And it may have taken me longer to evolve into I don't know. It's hard to know, isn't it? Because there's so many factors. I'm only now today just feeling like I'm actually being able to catch up and start to think about the future again, because it's just been sheer survival, sorting the past, and just the sheer amount of present moment stuff just to survive for the next day. But today I actually went to the van and I did half an hour writing, and I set the kitchen timer that we bought for, well, that rock looks good, doesn't it? I could sit on that. Anyway, I set the timer for 5 minutes and I went away for half an hour. I went into the van because it's actually been cooler today. We've had some cloud cover, so the van isn't like a sauna, which is nice. And yeah, I did some writing. I just wanted to write because I want to let this. I've been thinking about the business. I've been thinking about the work, thinking about the future. I don't want to force it because I want to ensure that we've had enough recovery time. This is, I guess, our like holiday, and has been a little bit weird because of how full on life's been to actually relax. I mean, I'm very good at relaxing, but we do have a child as well. And we've been in this weird like survival state, which now when we sit down, it's like, I mean, I'm very good at relaxing, but still it's like this weird paradox where it's like, oh, is this actually real? Can we actually sit down? Oh, or when's the market next? So it's really nice. I'm very grateful to be in this situation, but there's been a bit of an adjustment phase, which I feel like we're slipping into nicely after, 5 days maybe here. So yes, the writing was really good because it allowed me to start to get out about, well, here's what you do. You set the timer for 5 minutes. So half an hour has 6 5-minute slots. So for 5 minutes, for the first 5 minutes, you just write about your life in general, and you can write anything about the past, present, or future. You can write about things that you want to do, how you see your life going, things you need to sort, things you're annoyed about, things you're frustrated with, whatever it is, get it out. Get it out. It's like automatic writing, subconscious writing, just writing, just getting real. And if you come to a pause point, then you just think about your life. You have a think. And the idea is to really do this in the morning, as early as you can. I did it like mid-morning, and yeah, then after that you've got 5 more slots left. So it's the 5 areas of life: health, work, people, finances, and evolution. So you write some stuff in each one of those categories. And yeah, if you can't write, then you think. Nice big rock here. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, let's sit down. So yeah, that's what we did. You know, we spent 5 minutes writing about our health first of all, then we spent 5 minutes writing about our finances, and 5 minutes writing about our work, 5 minutes writing about our people, and 5 minutes writing about our evolution. And even just that 5 minutes, like, I came out and I had some ideas, and it led to some nice chats with Emily about veto sleep and how we can evolve that now with, you know, evolving the bedtime and maybe me putting him to sleep and stuff. And yeah, it just gives yourself time, a bit of permission to do that. So I think the 4am Club program, and just as a side note, I realized, like, we're all here to evolve. We're all here to learn and continually evolve. And a lot of the nonconformity businesses, programs, pathways, whatever you want to call them, they're businesses, but they're kind of educational or evolutionary pathways to upgrade yourself, upgrade your life, upgrade your future. And the 4am Club, for example, was going to be, well, it is a club where you wake up earlier, but I think I've had a new take on it, which is nice, because I'm now like having a little bit of time to myself, having a little bit of time to think. Like I did get up at 5am today, but actually I just lied in bed and listened to an audiobook, which is nice. It's restful. We're just trying to be restful. So I didn't get out of bed, but I was still up. But that's okay. But what I want to say with the 4am Club, it's not getting up at 4am. It's almost, I want to have a joke with it and have a play with it and bring humor and just make it really easy. Bring the internet back to what it should be, where it's just real good information and education in the quickest, bestest, simplest, easiest way possible. So yeah, I want to encourage people out there to wake up, and this is what the 4am Club will be about, but you can just do it right now. Like, you don't have to join the club. Just like, whatever time you wake up, just wake up half an hour earlier than you need to. Whatever time it is, wake up half an hour and give yourself half an hour and get a kitchen timer and start writing. And if you can't write, start just thinking and go through and think and then write about your life for 5 minutes. How it is, what you're happy with, what you're not happy with, and then go through those 5 areas: health, work, people, finances, and evolution. And start to design where you want to go, design your future. Because the trouble is, and we've talked about this a lot, Dr. Joe Dispenza says it a lot, it's the ancient yogis said it, it's all about the life that we create and how we live day to day. Our lives are basically made up of our days, and our days are made up of our outlook from day to day. And it's all well and good if you're happy and you want to have the same days and routine and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to make changes in your life, you have to start changing your days, and the best way to do that is to change your mornings. And the best way to do that is to start your mornings with half an hour writing, where you break down your life into some sub departments and start to consciously think about those areas. Because it's sometimes hard when life is hard and there's all sorts of things going on and you just can't see the wood from the trees. You know, it's I get that, and that's why the LIFEMASTER system and the 4am Club system, the 4am Club program or pathway, is about breaking your life down into these 5 areas, so you can just be like, okay, well, if life's great and it's all a mess, how do I start to actively manage this and break it down and rebuild it? And you do that by breaking your life down into these 5 departments and starting to write it. I've already seen and feel totally different today, and had already positive conversations about lots of different things, and my mind is completely different, which is great because it was just yeah, just a weird like transitionary time, feeling good but also exhausted. I think a lot of the past stuff is just like we're now allowing that to like, yeah, come up or leave us. So yeah, it's and most businesses, I'm just seeing more and more businesses, especially with AI, they're just basically pathways. All the stuff's available out there, but they're just pathways to accelerate you to do something, connecting bits of software, bits of education into a pathway, into a structured pathway. So you can just achieve things really quickly, and they're charging money for that, and it's worth them charging money. One I've seen earlier on a newsletter I'm on is $499 to launch an iOS app in 10 days, and they using a software stack of 4 software programs now without any coding. So this is all happening now, and people are launching apps and making 2 to 10 grand a month, sitting on a beach and building the next thing, because you've got to keep building. We're here to create, and so I want to make pathways and just make it easy for people to start creating things, to help people around them, to help groups of people, because that's what we're here to do. So yeah, I want to try and start making the videos better. I wanted to learn about the brainwave states today, because we talked about concentration and things, and there's the 5 different states: alpha, beta, gamma, theta, delta. And alpha's like a state, and they're measured in hertz. I have talked about this. I just want to like master this and get better at educating, and get better at the videos, get better at communication, get better at just getting a message across, and giving some really good, clear, concise education. So maybe I think going back to starting the videos with a really good lesson, then a bit of an update about my life, what's going on, a bit of an update about Nonconformity Company, and then maybe throw in some of the food. Yeah, mixing it up. I want to just continually evolve and experiment, and I feel like now I'm starting to have the space. It's just been to get a video done with, especially with the traveling, it's been a mission, and publish it, especially with some of the internet. But we keep on going on, and yeah, I just want to help and be an amazing educator, and bring the internet back to what it should be, where it's just really simple and really good, clear, concise information. Also, just loving learning languages, and nonconformity languages was going to be one of the pathways. And there's just a lot of good tools out there. And one of the other ideas I had about that was like, if you want to become fluent in a language, to become fluent, if you are fluent, you then can think in that language. So I have been communicating with Monsieur Michel here with the Google Translate app, and I talk into it and get the French translation, and then say it to him, or he reads it or listens to it, and then he's like blah, 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 French into the I switch it and it's French into that, and then he gives me the meaning, and we've been sharing some lovely conversations. I helped him plant some of the lettuce last night, and we shared a little glass of wine. He even invited me in to watch the Tour de France today, but I'd rather watch paint dry, to be honest. And so I declined politely. Um, so yeah, that's just another pathway I'm exploring, and to turn that into another business, to help people to learn language. Because I hacked it in Indonesia. I read the Fluent Forever book after having lessons, and I was just like, nah, to my brother, just we're not doing these lessons anymore. We're going to do it we're going to do it this way, and it's going to be quicker and better. And it was, and it was. And we got conversational, and the Indonesians were amazing with it, and that gives you confidence. And actually, like, I was so scared about the French, like me trying French. I was like, I really want to learn French, but I've had just bad experiences in the past, and the French in general are quite French with like the Angleterre English. Like, if your accent's not good and they don't understand, they're just like, they'll just be rude. Like, I've had some rude things in the past, and that they are known for it. The Indonesians work with you fantastically, But actually, they've been lovely this time. So I don't know if it's my confidence or just not giving a crap anymore. Who knows? Don't want to go over 15 minutes, do we, Mum?